Hello everyone and welcome to Homeschooling with Hera. Today I'm here with the second part of the video for the sensorial file from the Montessori teachers training. In sensorial, we train the 5 plus the 6th sense of our kids to help them become independent and refine their senses. In the first part, I showed you the exercises for the visual and tactile sense. In today's video, we will see the exercises for stereognostic sense, gustatory, olfactory, and auditory senses, as well as some later visual exercises. As I told you that we begin with the basic, but we also always have some intermediate and advanced levels. So we will also see the later visual exercises. But for now, let's begin with stereognostic sense and quickly take you through it. So this is the first exercise for the stereognostic sense. These are geometrical solids. We have 10 solids here. They all have their names. They all have their different shapes. We introduce these things by asking the child to hold them and feel the shape of these solids, and we name them too. These are the other exercises that can be done with geometrical solids. Indirectly, we are preparing them for the later geometry exercises or the size and shape that they will learn in grade 1, 2 and onwards. Presentation number 4, where we cover the solids with a fancy cloth just to grab their attention, and we again help them to feel the thing and say the name of that. We also have a stereognostic bag. Here you can keep the geometrical solid, or you can keep anything which the child can feel and take out. It is also a blindfolded exercise. To increase the difficulty level, we go for small things where we keep buttons like large buttons and later small buttons. They have to feel these things and pair them up without using their visual sense. Okay. Then we have grain tray. This is also the stereognostic exercise. We separate different grains by feeling them with our fingertips. So the visual sense is not used here. Only the muscular memory will tell us that what the thing is. Later visual sense exercises. Here we have the constructive triangles, binomial cubes, trinomial cubes, Nobles cylinder, and a square of decanomial. All these things are the concepts of geometry and trigonometry in maths. So these are the exercises what they have to do, how to make squares and rectangles through these triangles. It looks easy, but this is a bit tricky. The different shapes that can be made with triangles. Then we have the triangles of same color. Difficulty level is increased. Level up, and then we have some other shapes as well. Here you can make triangles through different types of triangles. You can see that all these are triangles, but how they are made through 2, through 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then we have the large hexagonal box. Through these triangles, we can make a hexagon, we can make other triangles, and this is how it works. A rhombus, a parallelogram, and here you go. Finally, the hexagon. The age for these exercises is 4.5 years. Okay, so we do not introduce these exercises to a 3-year-old. Now we have the small hexagonal box. The size of triangles is smaller, and then we can have different shape like rhombus, trapezium, hexagon. You can see this, and this is it. Now some of the exercises are here in this file. Again, this is a stereognostic exercise which has the mystery bag in it. It should be an attractive bag. This is the pouch of my wedding dress, so I just pasted it here because we don't use it after one day. So here you can keep different objects. Children have to put their hands in, feel the object, and name it. This is all about muscular memory or stereognostic sense. You can see this. Then this is called the cube of binomial. when you start doing this, even as teachers, it takes you a lot to understand how to construct this cube according to this pattern. But once it's done, it's easy peasy. And when you see kids doing this, you will be amazed at how easily they are doing this. It's all about the visual sense and also about critical thinking, that how to keep these cuboids to construct a cube of binomial. This is a trigonometry concept in later classes. See this? This material is so colorful and so eye-catching that children can't resist it. But remember, you have to give everything at the proper age. You cannot allow your students or kids to play with these materials. This is nothing to play with. These are not toys. This is educational material which should be given at a certain age. This is cube of trinomial, a complex concept than the previous one. See these things, okay? And this is actually the formula for the cube of trinomial. A cube, 3a square b, 3a square c, 3ab square, 3ac square b cube, and then 3b square c, 3bc square, cube of c plus 6abc. So I don't know about this formula, but yeah, I know that we did this in Montessori. We don't even teach this formula to kids, but this is the basic of the cube of trinomial. Even for the cube of binomial, we have a proper formula. This is one of the later visual exercise. Here we have knobless cylinders. Children have to arrange them according to their dimensions. They can make towers with them. They can just arrange them like this, or any exercise which is possible. For later visual sense, we have a square of decanomial. We have squares and rectangles here. And check this out, what we have to do. We have to arrange them in proper order to make a pyramid from the biggest to the smallest square. Then we also arrange these squares this way. And for this, we also have a formula in maths. It is called the square of decanomial. Now the auditory sense, we have two exercises here, sound boxes and musical bells. In auditory sense, we have sound boxes. In this box, we have different bottles which have grains or something that can make some sound when you rattle them. This is the holding. This is how we keep the material on the table, and the aim is to use the auditory sense to pair up the right bottles. You can see this. These are the steps how to do this, and finally we pair them up. To verify if we have paired them correctly or not, we have some dots or some signs at the bottom of these bottles. If the child has done it, excellent. If he hasn't, we can repeat the exercise. Okay, this is the level up exercise. Gradation. Here you have to go from the loudest to the softest sound, or the softest to the loudest sound. Another exercise for auditory sense is musical bells. We again have to pair them up. Here we have 4 sets. A pair has the same sound, and we have to find out the correct pair by using our auditory sense. The last sense is gustatory sense.
Gustatory sense means the sense of taste.
Here we have the exercises tasting bowls. You can see this. We have 8 bowls, all in pair. We have 2 glasses of water. In one glass, we have plain water to rinse the spoon, and the other glass is to drink and clear your throat. With the help of dropper, we just put a few drops of each solution and then taste it and try to find its pair. One of this solution is saline, the other is sweet, bitter, and then sour. Once these are made, we also give the language of these things, and this is how the gustatory sense is done. Olfactory sense, or the sense of smell. Here we have smelling bottles. In these bottles, we have some perfumes, some pungent smell kind of thing. Children have to smell them and pair up the right thing. and this is how we train their olfactory sense or sense of smell. These are the exercises for which we have proper didactic material in our classes, which is scientifically made with proper gradation. There isn't any difference in the Montessori material wherever you find it, in whichever Montessori in any part of the world, because it is scientifically made, and didactic means that it has inbuilt control of error. So this was all about my sensorial file. I hope that you found it helpful and can come up with different activities that you can do at home with your kids to help them refine their senses. If you want to watch the videos for my other files of Montessori and even for the language file, English language file that I'll be uploading soon, stay tuned, turn on the bell notification, leave a comment in the comment box that whether you like this thing or not. I will see you soon with something new. Take care, bye for now, and don't forget to make it a great day. Bye.